Hey guys, it's Laura here. I am going to be celebrating 10 years in Scentsy, and I wanted to just bring to you a mini series of a celebration of 10 years, maybe some of the things that I've learned the hard way, things that I've learned really work, things that have transformed my business, small, sometimes even inexpensive, and crazy simple ideas that I've learned along the way can absolutely take a business from good to great. So stay tuned. It's going to be so much fun. Hey you guys, it's Laura Godwin, your Scentsy Superstar Director. I wanted to come to you with another idea as I celebrate 10 years in my Scentsy journey. So this idea is just to simply be teachable. Sometimes I look back in my 10 years and I realize that some of the things that I've gone through, the moments of celebration and also the moments of discouragement and sometimes frustration, they've been very good teaching moments. Sometimes I've learned and I've seen myself grow the most through those situations. Teachable moments and being teachable is sometimes it's a struggle. You want to, as you go through things, you want to think, you know what, this shouldn't be happening to me. But that's not being teachable. Instead, think, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be learning from this? Because this is painful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the most difficult people that come into our lives are there to teach us something, and it's a struggle. But then also, being teachable and realizing that, the things that we learn won't always come from a book. They won't always come from a video or an event that we've paid to go to. Sometimes at my church, my pastor will be speaking, and oh my gosh, a teachable moment will come where I realize I've got to be better in that area as a leader, or I really need to shape up as I reach out to and mentor people, or work with my customers and my customer service. There are so many moments where he's said something and I think, oh man, I'm sure everybody in this congregation is writing this down and applying it to their life as a mom or a spouse or just a person of the community. And here I am thinking, yikes, I can apply this in my Scentsy business. I get so excited at those moments. But I also want to remind you that I look back at my 10 years in Scentsy and realize that some of the moments that have been teaching moments have not even really been for me. They've probably been for someone else. And let me tell you what I mean by that. The other day, one of my Scentsy consultants on my team, someone that I mentor, they had an event that they had properly prepared for. They had marketed and promoted the event and over-invited, and everything was right, and it was going to be an awesome, just super event, and no one showed up. It was awful and very discouraging, right? And there was this just burden on my heart to share with this consultant something that had happened to me probably 8 years ago, where I too had properly prepared for an event. I had coached the hostess. I was going to just rock out at this home party, and no one showed up. The doors were locked. She wouldn't answer her phone. I stayed there for 2 hours waiting for her to respond to me, thinking, oh my gosh, maybe she got the times wrong, or maybe there's been a tragedy. I need to stay a little bit longer just in case her friends show up. I don't want them to think that I stood them up, but no. In the end, I just sat there for 2 hours because she had stood me up. Here I was there to help her get free and have price things, and she just didn't even show up. There was this moment the other day where I could go to this consultant and say, you know what? I've been there where you are. I've sat discouraged in a car for 2 hours waiting on the hostess to unlock the door or even show up or just respond to me. In that moment, I was able to give encouragement that I would not have been able to give had I not gone through something very similar. Now, 8 years ago, whenever I was sitting in that car, if you'd have told me, Laura, one day you're going to be able to encourage someone that's right where you are, and because you're going through this, you're going to make it so much easier for them to believe you when you tell them that it's going to be okay. If you'd have told me that whenever I was sitting in that car 8 years ago, I would have probably laughed at you. I might have wanted to punch you in the face. But no, really. The other day, whenever I could tell that consultant, it's going to be okay. I know what you're going through. This stinks. Why did they do it? But I was able to give encouragement so much more valuable encouragement because I could say, I've been where you are. It's going to be okay. You're still going to rock your business. You are going to still find other people to come to your parties. You're going to be a rock star in sales. You're going to be a rock star in recruiting. Everything's going to be okay. I could tell them that because I had been right where they were and I had allowed that moment to teach me instead of making me bitter, discouraged, give up, all the things that we want to do as we go through some of these moments that are painful. So I just want to encourage you to be teachable. Find ways to keep yourself humble in the midst of adversity and discouragement. Realize that there's something that you can learn from every person that comes into your life. Also, any chance you can to grow yourself and to put yourself in the position to learn, then do it, because you're going to be better. And the people that you mentor one day are going to be better off because of the experiences that you've had, even the good and the bad. So be teachable, be humble so that you can allow those seeds to grow in your heart. I love you guys. I hope that this has helped, and I hope that you will find teachable moments in your everyday life.